So now that we have all our equations of motion and we can find the distance, time or even acceleration in different situations, let's put them to work. Say a particle or a ball is traveling eastwards with an initial velocity of u is equal to 9 meters per second and it has an acceleration of 2 meters per second square in the westward direction, or I should say a is equal to minus 2 meters per second square. Now you tell me, what is the distance that this ball travels in its fifth second? Well, before we go into the problem, you can see that the acceleration is negative. That means the ball is slowing down and it will eventually stop and start moving in the opposite direction because the acceleration is in the opposite direction. So how long before this ball comes to rest and starts moving again in the opposite direction? Well, for that we have v is equal to u plus at. Now, we're saying the ball will come to rest at some point. So that means the v of final velocity should be 0. And substituting the values in v is equal to u plus at, we get t as 4.5 seconds. That means the ball is slowing down and it will come to rest at 4.5 seconds and will start its motion backward in this direction. So, if we want to know the distance that this ball traveled in the fifth second, we can find out the distance that this ball traveled from 4 to 4.5 seconds plus distance travel from 4.5 to 5 seconds. Now, what's the distance that this ball has traveled from 4 seconds to 4.5 seconds? Well, we have the distance formula as ut plus half at square. The distance this ball has traveled in 4 seconds would be s is equal to ut plus half at square, and after substituting the values we get as 20 meters. Now, what's the distance this ball has traveled in 4.5 meters? That again is s is equal to ut plus half at square, and after substituting the values we get the value as 20.25 meters. That means from 4 to 4.5 seconds this ball has traveled 0.25 meters. Now, this ball is at rest and is starting to move in the other direction. So that means the distance traveled from 4.5 to 5 seconds would be s is equal to ut plus half at square, but the t here is half second, that is from 4.5 to 5. And the initial velocity will be 0 because it's starting from rest. That gives us s is equal to 0.25. It's actually minus 0.25, but the minus sign is because of the change in direction. Now, if you want to know the distance traveled from the 4th to 5th second, that would be 0.25 plus 0.25, that is 0.5 meters. But the displacement would be 0 because the ball has started and has traveled 0.25 meters in that direction and 0.25 meters back in this direction. So that makes the displacement 0 and the distance 0.5 meters. So what have we learned in this video? We have seen how we can put our equations of motions. Until next time, happy learning!